Hello, my wellness travelers. This is Dragonwolf. Thank you for being here. This is your collective reading. I already pulled a few cards. I already tried this reading already. During a weekend that the pool opened up in my apartment, so everybody is getting loud and rowdy. So if you hear anything, I do apologize for that. And I already tried a reading that I had to restart for this. So I'm feeling as though that there is a start and stop. There is a uncertainty, there is a hesitation, there is a stalemate of we're just stopping here. A little bit of water. And we're going to look at, and this is reflected with the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is about trying to choose the right path. But it can also be a stalemate of nothing's moving, nothing's going anywhere, I'm standing still. And that's where I feel like I am with this reading. I feel like that's the energy right now is there's no flow, there's no movement, there's no decisions being made. But the desire is one of balance. You have the Two of Pentacles, and this is of financial balance. This is where you need to make sure that decisions are in alignment so you don't tip scales. You want to keep them, because scales can, depending on how you shift your weight, can tip. So this is your desire, is you want the balance. You want the balance of your finances. You want the balance of your material world right now. You are wanting, and this as the Four of Swords, and this is about peace. This is about rest. And then we also have the Nine of Pentacles, which is about rewards, like refinement. You've hit a success, you've worked hard, and now you are reaping that harvest. So the interesting thing about this reading is that there's no movement. Your desire is to have balance with your material world. Your desire is to have peace and rest. And your desire is for success, for you to be enjoying the fruits of your labor, the hard work that you've put into things, financially, career-wise, education. But there's no movement right now. These are your desires, but there's no movement. You feel stuck right now. These are the things you want, but there's no movement. And we also have the Lover's card. And the interesting thing about this card in this relation is that it is about, this is so odd, it's about love, of course, it's the Lover's card. Let me get another card. I feel like I'm on the tip of something here. What is the Lover's card saying? Love, family. This is the Ten of Cups. Love, family. It's the fruit of labor here as well. It's the fruition of, I feel like hard work, the word hard work comes up. hard work with your community, with your family, and that can include not necessarily biological, but friends, whomever you see as your community and family. So it's love of family and community. Let me get one more card. And as I said, this one was a little tough, so the energy is really not flowing right now, but there's a reason for that. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Swords. I'm feeling as though that everything is in the mind right now. And the Two of Swords is also in the mind of things are not moving. The energy is not flowing. Because it's not supposed to be flowing with your mind. It's supposed to be flowing with your emotions, with this more on the spirit plane. There's a block right now. Your spirit is blocked. And this is why there's no movement. And the reason that we're getting the Lover's card and family is because that is where your mind is right now. Your mind is with loved ones, with people you care about, with your whomever those people are. But everything is in the mind. It's like this is where your mind is at. So everything is stopped because you're too focused on, there's something here. Okay, let's see what that something is. There's something here that is stopping you. Again, decision. There's a decision. So this is the Two of Wands. It's interesting because we have indecision. We have no movement. Can't figure out where to go. And then we have decision again. Sorry, my nose is a little itchy. It does happen because of my sinuses. Okay, I'm feeling you're wanting someone that you care about. You're wanting everything to look like this. You're wanting everything to be harmonious and happy and joyous, but it's not. This is somebody that you care about, but you're thinking a lot about it. This is why there's no movement. You're stuck. Okay, this is kind of coming together now. Okay, so your desire is for balance, and this is in the financial realm, material realm. And whomever this loved one is, this person that you care about, this person in your community, this person in your family, and your community could also be people that you work with, but they would be people you care about. This is people you care about. You want peace, you want balance, you want the fruits of your labor, you want the harvest, you want all that. That's your desire. This is why there's no movement, is because you're spending so much time in your mind trying to make that happen with this person or people. I'm feeling it's really a person, but there could be a group. If you're a parent, it would be maybe all of your children or a couple of people. But the person or the few people, the community, you're wanting this to be a harmonious, joyous, family gathering. It's kind of like a Hallmark card kind of thing. That's what you're wanting. And you're trying to figure out how to make that happen. And you're spending a lot of time thinking. So this was actually a really hard energy because you're really blocked on this, which it was blocking any flow. And a decision has to be made. And the decision is the idea hatcher. What is that? The idea hatcher is to make a decision on what to do next, because you're not moving. You're not moving. And you can't move because you're wanting something that may or may not happen. You're wanting something that really is beyond your control. You're wanting something that is outside of you. Even if you are a parent or a guardian and it's someone that is in your care, someone that might be your intimate partner, your best friend, your sibling, whomever this person or few people it is, you cannot force them. So the idea hatcher is saying, you need a new way. What you've been doing is not working. And you are spending way too much of your time thinking about trying to make it happen, which is why it's not going anywhere. This person or few people, they cannot follow what it is that you want them to do. It doesn't mean that your ideas and your desires are wrong, but everybody has their own path. And if they make a mistake, guess what? They get to learn from it. And maybe that mistake was supposed to be there to teach them something. So this was a really hard reading because your energy is extremely blocked in this area. You need to let go. So you need to make a decision. You need a new way. You need a new idea of how to do so. And it has to be in a place of, oh, a necklace just. So you need a new way. And that new way is letting go. And I feel like that letting go and like completely taking your hands off is not necessarily the full answer. But you need a new way. You need some new ideas. You need to allow the energy to flow. Because you are in mud. You're not moving anywhere. You are stuck in this one concept. You have no new ideas, nothing new creative. This isn't working. And you're frustrating yourself, and I feel as though that you're frustrating the other person or people because you're not being quiet about this. You may not be nagging, you may not be pestering, but you've said enough or tried enough things to try and force things a certain way. So right now is to let this energy flow. And that means a new idea on how to approach this. And there is a letting go. And the letting go is the way that you've been doing this. So let's do one more card just to close this one out. This was a tough one. Moving on, moving forward. Now, this is moving forward. Oh, trying to get the glasses on. This is 8 of Cups. An 8 of Cups, this necklace is killing me right now. My new idea, I was trying to get this so that it would sit properly. So I don't have any new ideas on that one, and I have to come up with a new idea for my necklace. And for the 8 of Cups, it is travel. movement, moving away from and towards something. But in this particular case, the movement, and this is over water. And the interesting thing about that is, with this being over water, is emotions, is the subconscious, is intuition, it's flow. And energy is able to move through water. This is where you need to be. And this is how we're closing this out, is that this is the choice, is you need this to move forward. You need this to move. Because I just feel this frustration, strong, like your gut just feels like there's like a knot in it constantly. So this is what you need to be doing. New idea or ideas, making a decision to have these new ideas and moving forward, letting things flow. And that is part of letting go of what you wanted and allowing whatever those ideas come. So pray on it, to whomever you pray to. Allow your spirit to guide you. It's time. And this is Dragonwolf. Thank you for being with me today. I know this one was a little tough for my energy to connect with because you were in such a tough place. I love you. And if you like what you see, please subscribe, hit the like button, notifications. Check me out on Instagram and check out my website. If you'd like to do a private reading, you can set one up there. I have many other services as well as artwork. Thank you for being with me today. I look forward to working with you again. And I am very hopeful for you to move forward with this. Thank you.